Get ready to dive into the journey of a true giant of the stage, an athlete who turned discipline into a lifestyle and earned respect all over the world. His strength is jaw-dropping, his presence is inspiring, and his story will keep you hooked from start to finish. We're talking about a guy with a powerful nickname who proves, step after step, that there are no limits when passion drives what you do. So you know the drill. Grab your pre-workout and join us on this incredible trip through the world of bodybuilding. The story of Akim Williams begins in the heart of Brooklyn, New York, where he was born on August 20th, 1984. From an early age, he was bursting with energy, curiosity, and a natural love for movement and sports. That vibrant urban setting, full of cultural diversity, became the perfect backdrop to shape his personality and spark his first experiences with physical activity. He wasn't just another kid from Brooklyn. Akim had a spark that made everyone around him notice. His full name is Akim Antonio Williams, and over time, he would become known worldwide as one of the most respected bodybuilders of his generation. Being American wasn't just a detail. It was a point of pride in his journey. Representing the United States on the international stage became a mission for Williams, and every time he stepped under the lights, he carried not only his own dedication, but also the honor of competing for his country. But before the glory of the stage came the kid who just loved sports. Williams grew up surrounded by athletic influences, testing himself in different physical activities. That constant contact with movement and the challenges of the human body lit a fire inside him that would never go out. It was that passion, born in childhood, that laid the foundation for his future in bodybuilding. Proof that determination takes root long before fame ever arrives. Brooklyn's multicultural environment also played a huge role in shaping him. Amid busy streets, different languages, and diverse lifestyles, Williams learned early the value of discipline and willpower. That atmosphere didn't just teach him how to compete, it taught him to respect and learn from people of all backgrounds. Maybe that's why, whenever he appears in public, his charisma and authenticity shine through so strongly. Williams' love for bodybuilding didn't appear out of thin air. As a teenager, he was mesmerized by images of legends like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Ronnie Coleman. Watching competitions on TV and flipping through bodybuilding magazines transported him to a world where discipline, strength, and pushing limits turned into pure art. That's when he started to dream about following in the footsteps of those icons and writing his own story. Fueled by that inspiration, Williams jumped headfirst into the gym life. In the beginning, there was no glamour, just the drive to build a solid base of strength and endurance. Every workout was a lesson, every drop of sweat a step toward something bigger. Little by little, the training not only reshaped his body, but also molded his mindset into that of a true athlete. Fate still had a game-changer in store for him. Under the guidance of Charles Glass, one of the most respected coaches in bodybuilding history, Williams discovered that the sport was about more than just muscle. Charles showed him that every pose on stage demanded not only physical preparation, but also mental balance and confidence. That partnership became a turning point, giving him the tools he needed to face bigger and bigger challenges. As his body grew stronger, Williams also sharpened his mind. He studied exercise science, connecting theory with practice in a way that set him apart. That knowledge helped him better understand his own body's needs, from training tweaks to nutrition strategies. Balancing studies with the grind of being an athlete wasn't easy, but it reinforced his discipline and gave him a more professional outlook on bodybuilding. Over time, Williams stopped being just a rising star and established himself as one of the strongest bodybuilders of today. His stage presence stands out not just for his dense, powerful physique, but also for the energy he radiates in every performance. Few athletes manage to combine raw power, aesthetics, and charisma the way he does, and that's what made him a respected name across the professional bodybuilding scene. His competitive career includes appearances on some of the sport's biggest stages, like Mr. Olympia, the Arnold Classic, and the New York Pro. Each event marked another step toward recognition, and Williams always showed progress, earning respect from both judges and fans. For many, following his career felt like watching an athlete continuously sculpt his own masterpiece. The results speak for themselves. In 2016, he took home the New York Pro title, cementing his place among the big names in the sport. In 2019, he landed 5th at the prestigious Arnold Classic, and the following year he shined with a 6th-place finish at the 2020 Mr. Olympia, the most important competition in bodybuilding. Then in 2024, after overcoming setbacks, he came back stronger than ever, winning the Toronto Pro Super Show, a victory that secured his ticket to that year's Olympia. But maybe the most inspiring achievement of his career isn't written in trophies, it's in his resilience. After a car accident that left him with a serious shoulder injury, Williams had to undergo surgery and face a grueling recovery. Many athletes would have thrown in the towel, but he came back even stronger, proving his determination is just as massive as his physique. Mr. Olympia is considered the ultimate stage in bodybuilding, where only the very best in the world clash. Just being there is already a huge accomplishment, but Williams wasn't satisfied with only showing up. Over his career, he stepped onto that legendary stage 5 times, with his best result being 6th place in 2020, a milestone that locked in his status as one of the elite in the men's open category. After battling injuries and taking some time off, Williams made his 2024 comeback with an even greater hunger to prove himself. Many fans and experts labeled him the true dark horse of the competition, the guy who, even if he isn't the favorite, can shake up the rankings and land a big surprise. The hype was real to see him go head-to-head with the best of the best. That year's stage was stacked with giants like Derek Lunsford, the reigning champ, Hadi Choopan, Samson Dauda, Brandon Curry, Andrew Jack, and Hunter Labrada, among others. In the middle of this all-star lineup, Williams stood tall, showing off a denser, more balanced, and improved physique. Every pose reflected not just muscle, but the confidence of a man who had already won battles off the stage. His 2024 Olympia appearance wasn't just about being competitive, it was proof that Akim still belongs in the conversation. His ability to reinvent himself and bring upgrades season after season keeps him relevant among the top dogs. Even with new talents on the rise, Williams remains the kind of competitor no one can afford to underestimate. Physically, Williams is impressive even by pro bodybuilding standards. Standing at 5 feet 10 inches, 1.78 meters, and weighing around 265 pounds, 120 kilograms, in contest shape, he combines rare muscle density, size, and definition. This balance makes him stand out not only for sheer power, but also for refined aesthetics, qualities that earned him the nickname, the Brooklyn Beast. His training routine is all about maximum intensity. Williams builds his foundation on the classic bodybuilding lifts, squats, deadlifts, and bench press, the kind of exercises that create solid mass and raw strength. From there, he fine-tunes his program for each prep, focusing on details that sculpt his physique and bring improvements every season. Nutrition is another cornerstone of his journey. Williams sticks to a protein-packed diet to fuel and repair his heavy muscle mass. Carbs are carefully managed and used strategically, enough to keep his energy high without blurring his definition. On top of that, supplements play a key role in balancing performance and recovery during those brutal training phases. This level of discipline is backed by support from sponsors like Muscle Meds, who closely follow his progress. That kind of backing not only helps sustain his demanding lifestyle, but also shows the recognition he's earned in the sport. And while on stage, Williams looks like an unstoppable giant. Offstage, he's surprisingly down to earth. He's passionate about music, movies, reading, and cooking, hobbies that bring balance to the busy life of a pro athlete. Cooking, for example, is his way of blending creativity with discipline, letting him control his meals while actually enjoying the process. Another cornerstone of his life is the strong bond with family and friends. From day one, they've been there for him, not just in victories, but especially in the toughest moments. That close support system gave Williams the strength to rise after injuries and keep pushing forward in the sport, never losing sight of his motivation. On social media, Williams found a way to connect even deeper with his fans. He shares glimpses of his training routine, diet, and motivational thoughts, creating a space of inspiration for thousands of followers. For many young athletes, following his posts feels like getting advice straight from a mentor who's already walked the toughest paths. Beyond his career, Williams makes it a point to give back to the place where he grew up. He's actively involved in philanthropic projects in Brooklyn, supporting kids and families in vulnerable situations. This attitude shows that he's more than just muscle. He's got a heart for the community, using his influence to make a real difference in people's lives. And it's exactly that mix of discipline, charisma, and resilience that makes Akim Williams stand out. His journey wasn't built only on victories and applause. Like so many high-level athletes, he had to face moments of serious difficulty. One of the most striking episodes was the accident that left him with a severe shoulder injury, requiring surgery and keeping him away from competition. That physical challenge could have ended his career, but Williams proved his strength goes far beyond muscle. Recovery was long and demanding. Between physical therapy, modified training, and loads of patience, he had to rebuild not just his body, but also his confidence. Every day offstage was a reminder that the road wouldn't be easy, but also an opportunity to prove his resilience. When many expected him to slow down, Williams came back sharper, hungrier, and ready to take on the toughest challenges. On top of injuries, another constant obstacle has been the pressure of the media and public criticism. In bodybuilding, the scrutiny is intense. Every single detail of your physique can spark either praise or harsh judgment. That's where mental balance becomes a game changer. While others crumble under the weight of expectations, Williams stood tall, showing that true greatness isn't just flexing muscles on stage. It's about weathering the storms that come with fame. His commitment to keep evolving proves he's never let setbacks define him. Over his career, Williams has achieved much more than trophies. He's built a legacy. Known worldwide as the Brooklyn Beast, he's become a symbol of strength, dedication, and passion for bodybuilding. His story proves it's not about where you come from, but how far your determination can take you. The respect he earned came not only from fans, but also from his peers. He's often mentioned alongside legends like Phil Heath and Jay Cutler, names that left their mark on the sport. To be recognized among those giants is undeniable proof of the impact and consistency of his journey. More than contest results, Akim has left a deep mark on the next generation. His tireless work ethic, discipline offstage, and resilience in the face of setbacks inspire young athletes chasing the same dream. He's become living proof that with effort and dedication, extraordinary levels can be reached. That legacy is built not just on stage, but in the way he lives. The blend of his discipline, charisma, and ability to overcome challenges creates a story that goes beyond the sport. The name Akim Williams will be remembered as a symbol of resilience and passion for bodybuilding, a mark that will keep inspiring athletes for years to come. If you enjoyed this video about Akim Williams' journey, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you won't miss any of our new content. If you'd like to support even more, become a channel member and get access to exclusive content made especially for you. Now tell us down below in the comments, which moment of Akim's career impressed you the most? We'd love to hear your thoughts and share ideas with you. And don't go anywhere. On the end screen, you'll find another amazing video about a legendary name in bodybuilding that will definitely inspire you. Click there and keep binging our content. See you in the next video.